Welcome back to Coins. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about topics in the coin world, the legendary Liberty coins and the mysterious 1975 D issue that collectors across the globe are searching for. Some people believe certain rare Liberty coins could be worth an unbelievable $787,976.49, and whether that exact number is realistic or not, there are Liberty coins that have sold for hundreds of thousands and even millions of dollars. When we say Liberty coin, we are talking about a design that represents freedom, strength, and the identity of the United States. Lady Liberty has appeared on many different coins throughout American history. From the elegant flowing hair designs of the 1700s to the powerful walking Liberty design that later inspired modern silver bullion coins, Liberty has always symbolized hope and independence. One of the earliest and most valuable Liberty coins is the 1794 flowing hair silver dollar issued by the United States Mint. Only a small number were made, and one example sold for over $10 million. That makes it one of the most expensive coins ever sold. The reason is simple: extreme rarity, historical importance, and collector demand. Then we move to the famous 1913 Liberty head nickel. Only 5 are known to exist. These coins were not officially authorized for production, which makes them even more mysterious. One of these nickels has sold for several $million at auction. Imagine a small 5-cent coin becoming worth more than a luxury mansion. That is the power of rarity combined with demand. Now let us focus on the Liberty design that most people recognize, the walking Liberty half-dollar. This coin was minted from 1916 to 1947. Designed by Adolph A. Weinman, it shows Liberty walking toward the sunrise, carrying branches of oak and laurel. The detail and beauty of this design are so admired that it was later used on the modern American Silver Eagle bullion coin. Certain dates of the walking Liberty half-dollar are especially valuable. For example, early mintages from the San Francisco Mint or Denver Mint in lower production years can be worth thousands of dollars in high grades. Condition plays a massive role. A coin in average circulated condition might be worth $20 to $50, while the same coin in uncirculated mint state condition can be worth thousands. Now many of you have been asking about 1975 D Liberty coins. Here is where things get interesting. In 1975, the United States did not officially mint a standard Liberty walking half-dollar for circulation because that design had ended decades earlier. By 1975, half-dollars featured the image of John F. Kennedy. So if someone claims to have a 1975 D walking Liberty half-dollar, it is important to verify whether it is a commemorative piece, a privately minted item, or a misunderstanding. However, in 1975 there was a very famous error related to proof coins. Some 1975 proof Roosevelt dimes were accidentally struck without the S mint mark. These no S proof dimes are extremely rare and can sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars. One example has sold for more than $500,000 at auction. That is the kind of story that fuels excitement in the coin market. The D mint mark stands for the Denver Mint. Coins struck in Denver carry the small d letter. Mint marks are very important because some mints produce fewer coins in certain years, making them rarer. When collectors talk about a 1975 D coin, they are referring to something minted in Denver in that year. The value depends on the type of coin, condition, and whether it has any rare error or special feature. Current market value of Liberty coins varies widely. Common Liberty coins in circulated condition may be worth their silver content plus a small premium. For example, a common walking Liberty half-dollar in average condition might be worth $10 to $20 depending on silver prices. But rare dates or high-grade coins certified by grading companies like PCGS or NGC can sell for thousands. The coin market today is very active. Precious metal prices influence silver and gold Liberty coins. When silver rises, the base value of silver Liberty coins rises too. When collector demand increases, rare coins see even stronger price growth. Auctions held by companies such as Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers regularly set new records for rare Liberty coins. Now let us talk about how a coin could reach a value like $787,976.49. For a coin to be worth nearly $800,000, it must meet certain conditions. It must be extremely rare, possibly one of only a few known examples. It must be in excellent condition, often graded mint state 65 or higher. It may also have historical significance or a famous story attached to it. Provenance, meaning previous ownership history, can also increase value. Errors also play a huge role. Double dies, off-center strikes, wrong planchet errors, or missing mint marks can transform a common coin into a collector's dream. Many people search through pocket change hoping to find that one rare piece that changes their life. If you believe you have a rare 1975 D coin or any Liberty coin, do not clean it. Cleaning can destroy the surface and reduce its value dramatically. Instead, store it safely and consider sending it to a professional grading service. A certified coin has more trust in the market and often sells for higher prices. The history of Liberty coins is deeply connected to American identity. Lady Liberty represents freedom from oppression and the promise of opportunity. That symbolism adds emotional value beyond the metal itself. Collectors are not just buying silver or gold. They are buying a piece of history. Today, social media and YouTube channels like Coins are helping more people learn about numismatics. Young collectors are entering the market. Online auctions allow global participation. This increased visibility sometimes drives prices higher because more buyers compete for rare pieces, but always remember, not every old coin is worth a fortune. Many coins from 1975 are common and worth only face value unless they have special characteristics. Research is key. Look at mint marks, check mintage numbers, study condition, and compare with recent auction sales. The excitement of coin collecting is not only about money. It is about discovery. It is about holding something that has traveled through history. Maybe that Liberty coin passed through hundreds of hands before reaching yours. Maybe it was carried during a historic event. Every scratch tells a story. The current market continues to show strong demand for rare Liberty issues, especially early silver dollars, rare key dates, and certified high-grade examples. Gold Liberty coins, such as the St. Gaudens Double Eagle, have also reached record prices when rare dates appear in exceptional condition. If you want to start collecting, begin with knowledge. Study different Liberty designs. Learn about grading. Follow auction results. Build relationships with reputable dealers. And most importantly, collect what you love. One day, you might discover that hidden treasure in a small coin box, an inherited collection, or even loose change. Whether it is worth $20 or $787,976.49, every coin carries history, artistry, and the spirit of Liberty. Thank you for watching Coins. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Liberty coins and the mystery surrounding 1975 D and high-value rarities, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. The next rare coin story could be the one that changes everything. Today we are diving deep into the fascinating world of Liberty coins, especially the powerful story around the 1977 Liberty-themed coins and their current market value. Many collectors believe some Liberty coins are worth a fortune, and you may have heard numbers like $787,976.48 being mentioned. But what is real, what is possible, and what should you know before believing huge price tags? Stay with me because this story is full of history, mystery, and serious money potential. The word Liberty has appeared on United States coins for more than 2 centuries. Liberty represents freedom, independence, and national pride. From early flowing hair designs to seated figures, to the famous Walking Liberty and modern interpretations, the Liberty image has always captured the imagination of collectors. The United States Mint has used Liberty in many artistic forms, and each design carries its own historical weight and collector demand. Now let us focus on 1977. Many people search for a 1977 Liberty coin thinking it might be extremely rare. In 1977, coins such as the Eisenhower dollar, Washington quarter, Roosevelt dime, Jefferson nickel, and Lincoln cent were in circulation. While these coins do not say Liberty as the main title, the word Liberty still appears on them as part of the traditional design. For example, the 1977 Lincoln cent shows Liberty on the obverse side along with the portrait of Abraham Lincoln. These coins were produced in large quantities, which usually means standard pieces are not worth a fortune. However, condition is everything in coin collecting. A normal circulated 1977 penny may only be worth 1 cent to a few cents. But a 1977 penny in perfect mint state condition graded MS67 or higher by companies like Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Company can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on demand. High-grade coins with strong luster, no scratches, and sharp details always attract serious collectors. The difference between an ordinary coin and a high-value coin is often just condition and rarity of preservation. When people talk about a Liberty coin being worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, they are usually referring to much older coins. For example, the 1913 Liberty head nickel is one of the most famous coins in American history. Only 5 are known to exist, and they have sold for millions of dollars at auction. The 1794 flowing hair silver dollar, featuring Liberty with flowing hair, has also sold for over $10 million in the past. These are true legends of the coin world. So where does the idea of $787,976.48 come from? In the rare coin market, auction results sometimes reach very unusual final numbers because of bidding increments, buyer premiums, and exact calculations. A rare Liberty coin in exceptional condition could theoretically reach such a price if it is historically significant, extremely rare, and in perfect preservation. However, most 1977 coins in circulation will not reach that level unless they have a unique mint error. Mint errors are one of the most exciting parts of coin collecting. A 1977 coin with a dramatic double die error, off-center strike, wrong planchet strike, or major misprint can increase in value significantly. Error coins are created accidentally during the minting process. Because they are mistakes, they are rare and often highly collectible. A strong double die error can multiply the value many times over standard price guides. The coin market today is stronger than ever. Online auctions, collector forums, and professional grading services have made it easier for people to buy and sell rare coins globally. Demand for historic American coins remains high, especially for coins connected to Liberty imagery. Collectors love symbolism, beauty, and patriotic themes. Liberty coins represent all of that. If you have a 1977 coin and you believe it might be special, start by examining the condition carefully. Look for sharp details in the hair, clear lettering in the word Liberty, and no heavy scratches. Check the mint mark. In 1977, coins were produced in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. San Francisco mint coins often include proof versions, which are struck with extra care and have mirror-like surfaces. Proof coins in flawless condition can be worth more than regular circulation coins. Another factor that drives value is grading. Professional grading companies assign a numeric score from 1 to 70. A coin graded MS70 is considered perfect. Even 1 point difference, like MS66 versus MS67, can mean a huge difference in market value. That is why serious collectors often submit their coins for official grading. History also plays a major role in coin value. Liberty as a symbol dates back to early American coinage in the late 1700s. Designs evolved through draped bust, seated Liberty, Morgan dollar Liberty, walking Liberty, and modern American silver eagle designs. The American silver eagle, first issued in 1986, features the iconic walking Liberty design originally created by Adolph A. Weinman in 1916. These modern bullion coins are highly popular worldwide. The emotional power of Liberty cannot be ignored. Collectors are not just buying metal. They are buying history, art, and a connection to the founding ideals of a nation. That emotional value often drives prices higher than basic metal content alone. Gold Liberty coins from the 1800s, such as the Liberty Head Double Eagle, can sell for thousands or even hundreds of thousands depending on rarity and condition. Market value changes constantly. Economic conditions, gold and silver prices, collector demand, and auction excitement all influence final sale prices. A coin that sold for $10,000 10 years ago might sell for much more today if demand increases. On the other hand, common coins usually stay close to face value unless they are in extraordinary condition. If someone claims a 1977 Liberty coin is worth nearly $800,000, you should verify the exact type, mint mark, condition, grading certification, and recent auction records. Knowledge protects collectors from scams and unrealistic expectations. Always research before buying or selling. For new collectors, start small. Study coin history. Learn about grading. Invest in magnification tools and proper storage. Keep coins in protective holders to avoid scratches and environmental damage. Condition preservation is critical for long-term value growth. Coins is your place to learn, discover, and explore hidden treasures in your pocket change. Every coin tells a story. Some stories are worth pennies, and some are worth millions. The key is education, patience, and careful examination. Remember, the true value of a Liberty coin is not only in dollars. It is in the history it carries, the design it displays, and the journey it has traveled through time. But if you are lucky enough to find a rare variety, a high-grade specimen, or a dramatic mint error, that small piece of metal could indeed be worth a lot more than you ever imagined. Check your coins carefully. Study the word Liberty. Look for special features. Research recent sales. And most importantly, stay passionate about collecting. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Liberty coins and their current market potential, make sure to subscribe to Coins, where history turns into opportunity and small discoveries can lead to big rewards. Keep searching, keep learning, and who knows, the next valuable Liberty coin might already be in your hands. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about and misunderstood coins in American history, the legendary 1979 Liberty coin. Many collectors search for it, many sellers advertise it, and many people believe it could be worth a fortune. But what is the real story? What is the true market value? And can it really be worth $787,976.47? Stay with me because this is going to be a powerful and eye-opening journey into the world of rare coins. First, we need to understand what people mean when they say 1979 Liberty coin. In 1979, the United States introduced a historic coin featuring Liberty in a new form. That coin was the Susan B. Anthony dollar, showing a portrait of Susan B. Anthony on the front and an eagle landing on the moon on the back. It was the first small-sized dollar coin ever produced in the United States, replacing the larger Eisenhower dollar. Although many people call it a Liberty coin, the word Liberty is actually written on almost every United States coin, including the $1,979. That is why collectors often refer to it as a Liberty coin. The $1,979 was minted at three main locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The mint mark determines where the coin was made. Coins without a mint mark were struck in Philadelphia. Coins with a D mint mark were struck in Denver. Coins with an S mint mark were produced in San Francisco, often as proof coins for collectors. Now let us talk about mintage numbers because this is very important for value. In 1979, over 757 million Susan B. Anthony dollars were produced across all mints. That is a massive number. When a coin is produced in such high quantity, it usually means the coin will not be rare in circulated condition. In normal circulated condition, a $1,979 is worth about $1. Yes, just its face value. Even today, many of them are still available in banks or coin rolls. But here is where things get interesting. Not all 1979 Liberty coins are equal. There is a famous variety known as the 1979 wide rim or near-date variety. On this version, the date appears closer to the rim of the coin compared to the normal version. This small difference has created huge excitement in the coin collecting community. Collectors actively search for the wide rim variety because it is much harder to find. In average circulated condition, the wide rim variety may sell for $10 to $50 depending on condition. But in high uncirculated grades, especially graded MS65 or above by professional grading companies, prices can climb to several $100s. now let us talk about proof coins. The San Francisco Mint produced proof versions of the $1,979. These coins were specially struck with polished dies and mirror-like surfaces. They were made specifically for collectors and not for circulation. Some 1979's proof coins have a Type 1 mint mark, which appears more filled and less clear. Others have a Type 2 mint mark, which is clearer and more defined. The Type 2 proof is scarcer and much more valuable. In perfect condition graded PR70 Deep Cameo, a 1979's Type 2 proof coin can sell for hundreds or even over $1,000 at auction. But what about the claim that a 1979 Liberty coin is worth $787,976.47? It is important to understand that such extremely high numbers usually apply only to the rarest error coins, unique mint mistakes, or coins with historical significance sold in major auctions. For a regular $1,979 coin, that value is not realistic. However, in the world of numismatics, there are coins that have reached incredible prices. For example, the legendary 1933 Double Eagle gold coin sold for millions of dollars. The famous 1794 flowing hair silver dollar has also reached record auction prices. These coins are rare because of low mintage, historical importance, and extreme scarcity. If a 1979 Liberty coin were to reach hundreds of thousands of dollars, it would need to be an extraordinary mint error, perhaps struck on the wrong metal, double struck, or preserved in absolutely flawless condition with a unique feature never seen before. These cases are extremely rare. Condition plays a huge role in value. Coin grading is done on a scale from 1 to 70. A coin graded MS-70 is considered perfect, with no visible flaws under magnification. Most $1,979 found in circulation are graded between MS-60 and MS-63 if uncirculated, and much lower if used. Collectors look for sharp details in the hair, clear lettering, no scratches, and strong luster. The better the condition, the higher the value. Even small differences in grade can mean big differences in price. Now let us talk about the historical importance of the $1,979. This coin represented a major milestone because it honored Susan B. Anthony, a leader in the women's suffrage movement in the United States. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real woman rather than an allegorical figure of liberty. That made it historically significant, even if it was not extremely rare. Unfortunately, the coin faced public criticism. Many people confused it with the quarter because it was similar in size and color. As a result, it was unpopular in circulation, and production slowed in the following years. Despite its rocky start, the $1,979 has become a favorite among beginner collectors. It is affordable, easy to find, and has interesting varieties to search for. It teaches collectors about mint marks, grading, and die varieties. If you currently own a 1979 Liberty coin and are wondering about its value, here is what you should do. First, check the mint mark. Second, look closely at the date to see if it is the wide rim variety. Third, examine the condition carefully. If you believe it is in exceptional condition, consider sending it to a professional grading service for evaluation. The current market value for most $1,979 coins in circulated condition remains between $1 and $3. Uncirculated examples may range from $5 to $20 depending on quality. Wide rim varieties can range from $50 to several $100s in high grade. Proof Type 2 versions may reach several hundred or more depending on grade. The coin market changes over time. Demand rises and falls. Economic conditions, collector interest, and precious metal prices can all influence values. Even though the $1,979 is not made of silver, overall interest in coins can affect its market performance. Some online listings may show extremely high asking prices, but asking price is not the same as sold price. Always check completed auction results to see the real market value. In conclusion, the 1979 Liberty coin is a fascinating piece of American history. While most examples are not worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, certain varieties and high-grade examples can be valuable and exciting to collect. The key is knowledge, patience, and careful examination. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1979 Liberty coin and its current market value, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. On this channel Coins, we explore rare coins, hidden treasures, market trends, and the secrets that could be hiding in your pocket change. Stay curious, keep collecting, and remember that sometimes the true value of a coin is not just in the money, but in the history it carries. Today we are diving deep into the world of Liberty coins, especially focusing on the 1980 market, their current market value, and why some Liberty coins have sold for astonishing amounts like $787,976 and beyond. This is not just about old metal. This is about history, legacy, power, and serious wealth sitting in the palm of your hand. When we talk about Liberty coins, we are talking about some of the most iconic designs ever produced by the United States Mint. The image of Lady Liberty has symbolized freedom, strength, and national pride for more than a century. From silver dollars to gold double eagles, Liberty coins have captured collectors' hearts worldwide. Back in 1980, the coin market was very different from today. The late 1970s and 1980 saw a massive spike in precious metal prices. Silver prices exploded to record highs. Gold prices surged dramatically. This created a wave of excitement and speculation. Investors and collectors rushed to buy coins not only for their historical value but for their metal content. During this time, many Liberty coins saw sharp increases in value simply because silver and gold were skyrocketing. One of the most famous Liberty coins ever produced is the Morgan dollar. Although it was minted between 1878 and 1921, its popularity exploded in the 1980 boom. In 1980, common Morgan dollars that previously sold for modest prices suddenly became hot commodities. Uncirculated examples began trading at much higher premiums. Today, depending on condition and mint mark, Morgan dollars can range from affordable collector pieces to rare specimens worth tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Certain rare dates in pristine condition have crossed auction blocks for extraordinary prices. Another legendary Liberty design is the Liberty head nickel. While most Liberty head nickels are valuable, one specific date stands above them all: the 1913 issue. Only 5 examples are known to exist. One of them sold for millions of dollars, proving that rarity combined with the Liberty design can create incredible wealth. Even more common dates in high grades have appreciated significantly since the 1980s. Now let's talk gold. The St. Gaudens double eagle is considered by many to be the most beautiful American coin ever made. Designed by Augustus St. Gaudens, this coin features a powerful full-figure Liberty striding forward with a torch and olive branch. In 1980, when gold prices surged, double eagles became extremely desirable. Since then, rare dates and high-grade examples have reached staggering values. Some specimens have sold for hundreds of thousands, even millions, depending on rarity and historical significance. The year 1980 itself is also important in understanding modern Liberty-themed coins. In 1986, just a few years after the 1980 precious metal boom, the American silver eagle was introduced. Although technically not from 1980, the economic conditions of that era helped shape the bullion coin market. The American silver eagle revived the classic walking Liberty design, bringing Liberty back into the spotlight for modern investors. Today, special editions, key dates, and high-grade certified examples can command impressive premiums. When analyzing market value from 1980 to today, we must understand grading. In 1980, coin grading standards were becoming more formalized. Third-party grading companies were beginning to change the industry. Condition became everything. A Liberty coin in average circulated condition might be worth a few $100s, but the same coin in mint state condition could be worth thousands or more. Today, professionally graded Liberty coins dominate major auctions. Certain Liberty coins have reached incredible sale prices close to or exceeding $787,976 because of a combination of rarity, historical importance, condition, and demand. Auction houses in major cities like New York City have seen intense bidding wars where collectors compete fiercely for top-quality specimens. When two wealthy collectors want the same rare Liberty coin, prices can skyrocket beyond expectations. Mint marks also play a huge role. Coins produced at the Philadelphia Mint, the San Francisco Mint, and other facilities can vary greatly in rarity depending on year and mintage numbers. A low-mintage Liberty coin from a specific mint can multiply in value over decades. The historical story behind Liberty coins adds emotional power to their price. These coins survived wars, economic crashes, the Great Depression, and massive policy changes like the gold recall of 1933. Many were melted down, reducing supply forever. Every surviving piece carries a silent story of American economic history. From 1980 to the present day, the coin market has evolved dramatically. Online auctions, global collectors, and instant access to price data have increased competition. What once might have sold quietly at a local coin shop now reaches an international audience. That global demand has pushed high-end Liberty coins into record-breaking territory, but not every Liberty coin is worth a fortune. Condition, authenticity, and rarity determine true value. Many coins that look old and impressive may only carry modest premiums. That's why expert grading and authentication are essential. A certified high-grade Liberty coin can command massive premiums compared to an uncertified example. Collectors love Liberty coins not just for money, but for artistry. The flowing hair, the crowned Liberty, the powerful standing figure holding a torch, these designs represent more than currency. They represent a nation's ideals engraved in metal. If you are searching your collection or inherited coins from family members, pay close attention to dates, mint marks, and overall condition. A small detail can mean the difference between a common coin and a six-figure rarity. Even subtle differences like strike sharpness, luster quality, and surface preservation can dramatically change value. The journey from 1980s metal boom to today's high-tech auction world shows one clear truth: Liberty coins remain one of the strongest pillars of the numismatic market. They have survived market crashes, economic recessions, and changing collector trends. Yet demand continues to grow. Imagine holding a coin struck over 100 years ago, once exchanged in everyday commerce, now worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. That transformation from pocket change to investment treasure is what makes Liberty coins so fascinating. As we look forward, experts believe rare, high-grade Liberty coins will continue to appreciate due to limited supply and increasing global demand. Wealthy collectors, investors, and history lovers all compete for the best examples. This is why knowledge is power in the coin world. Understanding the 1980 market surge helps explain today's values. Recognizing rare dates, mint marks, and top conditions can change everything for a collector. Here on Coins, we bring you deep research, market insights, and hidden opportunities in the world of rare currency. Liberty coins are not just collectibles. They are history, art, and serious financial assets combined into one small metallic masterpiece. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Liberty coins, their 1980 market impact, and their current incredible values, stay connected for more powerful stories about rare coins that could be hiding in plain sight. The next life-changing discovery might already be in your collection. Today's video is going to blow your mind. Because we are talking about one of the most famous and mysterious coins in American history, the Liberty coin. And not just any Liberty coin, but especially the 1981 issue, and how Liberty coins in the current market can be worth an unbelievable amount of money. Welcome to Coins. When we hear the word Liberty on a coin, it immediately connects us to the history of the United States of America. Liberty is not just a word. It represents freedom, independence, and the birth of a nation. Since the late 1700s, Liberty has appeared on countless American coins, becoming a symbol recognized all over the world. One of the earliest Liberty designs appeared on the famous flowing hair dollar. This coin is legendary. In fact, one example of the 1794 flowing hair dollar sold for over $10 million at auction, making it one of the most expensive coins ever sold. That shows you how powerful the Liberty design is in the coin collecting world. As American coin designs evolved, Liberty continued to appear in different artistic forms. We saw Liberty on coins like the Morgan dollar and the Walking Liberty half dollar. These coins are extremely popular among collectors because of their beauty, silver content, and historical value. now let's talk about the 1981 coin year. In 1981, the United States Mint was producing coins for circulation and collectors, but something important had already happened before that year. In 1964, the design of the Washington quarter changed. The Liberty name disappeared from many circulating coins because the portraits of presidents replaced earlier Liberty designs. By 1981, most regular circulating coins no longer had the classic Liberty portrait. However, Liberty still existed on commemorative coins and silver bullion coins that were introduced later, such as the American Silver Eagle. This coin features the classic walking Liberty design and remains one of the most collected silver coins in the world today. So what about a 1981 Liberty coin worth $787,976.44? This is where things get interesting. In the coin world, extremely high values usually come from rare varieties, minting errors, proof coins in perfect condition, or coins with historical significance. For example, some rare error coins from 1981 can be worth thousands of dollars. Error coins can include double strikes, off-center strikes, missing clad layers, or wrong planchet errors. If a 1981 coin with a Liberty connection had a major mint error and was graded in perfect condition, its value could rise dramatically. Another important factor in coin value is grading. Professional grading companies like Professional Coin Grading Service and Numismatic Guarantee Company evaluate coins based on condition. A coin graded MS70 or PR70 is considered perfect. These top grades can multiply a coin's value many times. The current market for Liberty coins is very strong. Silver prices, gold prices, collector demand, and auction competition all play a role. When silver prices increase, coins like the walking Liberty $50 and American Silver Eagle become more valuable. When collector interest rises, rare dates and rare conditions skyrocket in price. Now imagine you have a Liberty coin from 1981 that was struck in a limited proof set, kept in perfect condition, and graded at the highest level. Collectors worldwide might compete for it. And when collectors compete, prices can reach shocking levels. Let's also understand the psychology of collectors. People don't just buy coins for metal value. They buy history. They buy art. They buy rarity. A Liberty coin connects the collector to early America, to the founding spirit of freedom. That emotional connection adds real monetary value. In auctions, sometimes two wealthy collectors both want the same rare coin. The bidding war pushes the price far beyond normal estimates. That's how some coins reach hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. If you are searching for a Liberty coin worth a lot of money, you must check these things carefully. Look at the year. Look at the mint mark. Check for errors. Examine the condition under magnification. And most importantly, consider professional grading. The market today is global. Online auctions allow collectors from the United States, Europe, Asia, and the Middle East to bid instantly. This global access increases demand and pushes rare Liberty coin prices higher than ever before. Let's talk about why Liberty coins remain attractive even today. The design of Liberty walking confidently toward the sunrise, holding branches of peace, is considered one of the most beautiful designs ever placed on American coinage. That artistic beauty keeps demand alive generation after generation. Many new collectors start with modern coins. But as they learn more, they move toward classic Liberty designs. This constant flow of new collectors entering the hobby keeps the market strong. If you believe you have a rare 1981 Liberty-related coin, do not clean it. Cleaning destroys value. Even light polishing can reduce a coin's price dramatically. Always keep coins in protective holders and handle them by the edges. Another factor that can increase value is low mintage. When fewer coins are produced, scarcity increases. Scarcity plus demand equals higher prices. This is basic economics but extremely powerful in numismatics. Now imagine finding a rare Liberty coin in circulation or inherited from family. The excitement of discovery is one of the biggest reasons people love coin collecting. Every coin has a story. Every scratch, every detail tells something about its journey through time. Could a Liberty coin reach $787,976.44? In the world of rare coins, yes, it is possible under extraordinary conditions. But it requires extreme rarity, exceptional condition, historical importance, or a unique error. Before believing any huge price claim, always verify through auction records, professional grading, and trusted dealers. The coin market is full of opportunities but also full of exaggerations. The history of Liberty on coins is a journey from the birth of the United States to the modern bullion market. From the flowing hair dollar to the Morgan dollar, from the walking Liberty half dollar to the American silver eagle, Liberty remains a powerful symbol, and that is why collectors continue searching for rare Liberty coins today. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Liberty coins, their history, their 1981 connection, and their current market value potential, make sure you subscribe to Coins for more amazing stories from the world of rare money. Today's video is going to blow your mind, because we are talking about one of the most famous and powerful symbols in American coin history, the Liberty coin. Especially the Liberty coins connected with the year 1981 and their current market value in today's coin market. Some people believe certain Liberty coins are worth only a few dollars. But others have sold rare Liberty varieties for thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. There are rumors online about Liberty coins reaching massive numbers like $787,976.45. But what is real, what is hype, and what is the true history behind these coins? Today we break everything down in full detail. First, let's understand what Liberty really means on American coins. Liberty is not just a word. It is a symbol of freedom, independence, and the spirit of the United States. Since the late 1700s, Liberty has appeared on many American coins in different artistic designs. From flowing hair to seated figures, to crowned heads and modern portraits, Liberty has always represented national identity. When collectors say Liberty coin, they may be talking about several famous series. Some of the most important Liberty designs include the Morgan dollar designed by George T. Morgan, the Peace dollar, the Walking Liberty half dollar, and the Liberty head nickel. Each of these coins has its own history and market demand. Now let's focus closer on the 1981 connection. In 1981, the United States Mint was producing coins featuring Liberty in modern forms. One of the important Liberty-related coins from around this era includes the American Eagle Bullion series, which later became extremely popular among investors. The American Silver Eagle series, officially introduced in 1986, features the iconic Walking Liberty design originally created by Adolph A. Weinman. That design first appeared on the Walking Liberty half dollar from 1916 to 1947. Even though 1981 itself did not have a major circulating Liberty silver dollar release like earlier decades, collectors often search for mint errors, proof coins, and special strikes from that period. Proof coins from 1981 in perfect condition can sometimes carry higher premiums, especially if graded MS67, MS68, or higher by professional grading companies. Now let's talk about value. The value of any Liberty coin depends on several factors. Condition is number one. A coin graded mint state 70 will always be worth much more than one in circulated condition. Rarity is number two. If very few examples exist, collectors compete strongly. Demand is number three. Some Liberty coins are extremely popular worldwide, especially Morgan dollars and early Liberty head gold coins. For example, the Morgan dollar, minted between 1878 and 1921, is one of the most collected coins in the world. Rare dates such as the 1893 Morgan dollar have sold for over hundreds of thousands of dollars in high grade. In elite auctions, rare Liberty gold coins have even crossed million-dollar marks, now about the figure $787,976.45. Is it possible for a Liberty coin to reach such a price? Yes, but only under very specific conditions. It must be extremely rare, historically important, and in exceptional condition. High-profile auctions sometimes produce surprising results when wealthy collectors compete. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers have handled Liberty coins that sold for massive sums. Let's talk about the Liberty head nickel. One of the most famous coins in American history is the 1913 Liberty head nickel. Only 5 examples exist. These coins have sold for millions of dollars. That shows how powerful rarity can be. It's not just about silver or gold content. It's about history, story, and scarcity. Another important Liberty coin is the Walking Liberty $50. This design is considered one of the most beautiful in American coinage. Even modern collectors love it. High-grade early dates from 1916 and 1917 can command strong premiums. Key date coins like the 1921 issues are highly valuable in top condition. Now coming back to 1981 coin specifically. If you have a coin from 1981 featuring Liberty, first check the mint mark. Look carefully under good lighting. Check for errors like double die, off-center strike, clipped planchet, or proof deep cameo condition. These factors can increase value dramatically. Also remember, grading matters. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC authenticate and grade coins. A certified high-grade Liberty coin always sells for more than a raw ungraded coin because buyers trust the grade. Many beginners think every old coin is automatically valuable. That is not true. Millions of Liberty coins were produced in certain years. Common dates in circulated condition might only be worth their silver content or small collector premium. But rare varieties are different. Gold Liberty coins, such as the Liberty Head Double Eagle, are especially valuable because of both gold content and historical importance. Some were minted in the 1800s and early 1900s. High-grade examples can sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars depending on rarity. So how do you know if your Liberty coin is worth a lot of money? First, identify the exact type. Second, check the year and mint mark. Third, examine the condition. Fourth, compare recent auction sales. And finally, consider professional grading if you suspect high value. The coin market today is very strong. Precious metal prices affect silver and gold Liberty coins. Collector demand also plays a huge role. Online platforms, coin shows, and auctions have made the market more global than ever before. There is also emotional value. Liberty coins connect us to history. They represent freedom and national identity. Holding a Liberty coin from the 1800s feels like holding a piece of the past. Some collectors build full Liberty type sets. Others specialize in one series like Morgan dollars. Some focus only on high-grade certified examples. Investment collectors look for long-term growth. Hobby collectors enjoy the history and beauty. If you are serious about Liberty coins, always store them properly. Use coin holders. Avoid touching the surface with bare fingers. Never clean old coins because cleaning reduces value dramatically. Before ending, let's clear one more thing. Not every Liberty coin from 1981 will be worth hundreds of thousands. Extreme prices only apply to rare historic issues in exceptional condition. But even common Liberty coins can grow in value over time if kept carefully. Coin collecting is not just about money. It is about knowledge, patience, and passion. When you understand history, design, minting process, and grading standards, you become a smart collector. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Liberty coins, their history, and market value, make sure to subscribe to the channel Coins for more powerful and detailed coin content. We bring real facts, real market insights, and real collector knowledge. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and talked about American coins ever created, the legendary Top Liberty coin, with a special focus on the 2001 D issue and its current market value. This is not just a simple coin discussion. This is a journey through history, rarity, condition, collector demand, auction records, and the truth behind extreme price claims like $787,976.43. Before we begin, welcome to Coins, the channel where rare treasures, hidden values, and powerful history come together. If you love rare coins, valuable errors, and unbelievable auction results, make sure you stay until the end because what you are about to hear might completely change the way you look at your own coin collection. The Liberty design is one of the most iconic themes in United States coinage. Liberty represents freedom, strength, and the spirit of America. Over the decades, Liberty has appeared on multiple coin series, including the Morgan dollar, Peace dollar, Walking Liberty half dollar, and even modern commemoratives. The word Liberty itself carries power, and collectors around the world actively search for coins that feature this historic symbol. Now let's talk about the 2001 D coin. The letter D on a United States coin means it was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the major U.S. mint facilities. In 2001, the U.S. Mint produced several denominations including the Lincoln cent, Jefferson nickel, Roosevelt dime, Washington quarter, Kennedy half dollar, and the Sacagawea dollar. If someone mentions a 2001 D Liberty coin, most commonly they are referring to the 2001 D Kennedy half dollar or possibly a commemorative silver issue featuring Liberty imagery. Here is where things become interesting. Many people online claim that certain 2001 D Liberty coins are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. You may have seen numbers like $787,976.43. But is that realistic? The honest answer is this: in regular circulation condition, a standard 2001 D coin is usually worth face value or slightly above, depending on demand and condition. However, condition changes everything in the coin world. In coin collecting, grading is extremely important. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state 70. A coin that is uncirculated and perfectly preserved can be worth dramatically more than one that has scratches, wear, or damage. Professional grading companies such as PCGS and NGC authenticate and grade coins, which increases buyer confidence. If a 2001 D Liberty-related coin exists in flawless mint state 69 or mint state 70 condition, especially if it is a special strike like a proof or contains silver, the value can rise significantly. Silver content adds intrinsic metal value. Collector demand adds premium value. And rarity multiplies both. Let's talk about what truly makes a coin worth a lot of money. There are 5 main factors: rarity, condition, demand, historical importance. Errors or special varieties. Rarity is simple. The fewer coins available in top condition, the more valuable they become. Condition is critical because collectors want the best examples. Demand depends on how popular the series is. Historical importance increases emotional and collector interest. Errors, such as double strikes, off-center strikes, or die cracks, can make an ordinary coin extraordinary. Now imagine a 2001 D coin struck with a rare mint error. Maybe it has a dramatic double die. Maybe the Liberty design appears misaligned. Maybe there is a major strike anomaly. That kind of error coin, especially if authenticated, can bring high auction results. Not every coin reaches $787,000, but high-grade rare errors can absolutely reach thousands or even tens of thousands depending on the uniqueness. When collectors talk about top Liberty coins worth massive amounts, they often compare them to legendary Liberty coins from history such as the 1913 Liberty Head nickel, which sold for millions, or early Morgan dollars in pristine condition. These coins are famous because they combine extreme rarity with historical mystery. So where does the 2001 D stand in today's market? In general circulation, a 2001 D half dollar is typically worth face value unless it is uncirculated. Uncirculated rolls can sell for a small premium. If silver-proof versions are involved, those can sell higher because of silver content and collector interest. If graded MS69 or MS70, auction prices can increase dramatically, sometimes reaching hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the buyer demand at that time. But here is something very important. The coin market changes constantly. Prices rise and fall based on economic conditions, silver prices, collector trends, and auction excitement. A coin that sells for a few dollars today might sell for much more in the future if demand increases. Now let's imagine the scenario behind a price like $787,976.43. For a coin to reach that value, it would need to be extraordinarily rare. Possibly a one-of-a-kind error. Possibly a special presentation strike. Possibly a unique historical piece with documented provenance. Without those extreme factors, a standard 2001 D coin would not normally reach that price. However, never underestimate the power of grading and condition. A perfect coin sealed in a high-grade slab can shock the market. Collectors compete aggressively at auctions when they believe they are buying the best-known example. If you are searching through your coins right now, here is what you should check. Look for the mint mark D, examine the condition carefully. Use magnification to inspect for doubling or unusual marks. Check the edge for irregularities. If your coin looks flawless and sharp with strong details, it may be worth sending for professional grading. Storage is also important. Keep coins in protective holders. Avoid touching the surface with bare fingers. Even small scratches can reduce value significantly. The history behind Liberty designs continues to inspire collectors worldwide. Liberty is not just a word on metal. It represents an era, a culture, and a powerful national identity. Coins featuring Liberty connect modern collectors to centuries of American heritage, and this is why the Liberty name always generates excitement. Even modern issues can gain popularity if collectors decide they are important. Market psychology plays a huge role. When hype grows, prices can rise quickly. So what is the realistic summary? A normal 2001 D coin in circulated condition is usually worth face value. An uncirculated version can bring a premium. A silver-proof version has additional value based on metal content and collector interest. A high-grade certified coin can bring much more. A rare error coin can bring dramatically higher prices. But claims of nearly $800,000 would require extreme rarity and documented auction evidence. The coin market rewards knowledge. The more you learn, the better you can identify opportunity. Many valuable coins were discovered by ordinary people who simply paid attention. This is why here on Coins, we always encourage you to check your pocket change, search old collections, and never ignore small details. You never know when history might be hiding in your hands. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the top Liberty coin and the 2001 D current market discussion, stay connected with Coins for more rare discoveries, value updates, and hidden treasure stories.